Advertising comes in for a lot of criticism by some people. Some people complain that they advertise junk food, but why don't they advertise fruits and vegetables? Well, of course, they do. Brands, entertainment and sports options, nonprofits, government agencies, all advertise to communicate to the public. So this observation is not correct. This slide shows some examples. Fruits and vegetables are advertised on internet advertising, for example, the International Sprout Growers Association. This slide also shows a Green Giant ad that ran in November and December issues of women's titles such as Family Circle and Good Housekeeping. It also shows a 4-page Florida Grapefruit ad that ran in various publications across the country soon afterward. Finally, Sunkist has billboards such as this one placed throughout the country. Why did the people who say, "Why don't they advertise fruits and vegetables?" see this advertising? Perhaps they're not in the target market. Here we see an example of some marketing research data. This is a media summary for some advertising media. The media summary says women 25 to 44 years old are the target market, and that the ad reached 60% of them. Now, what is reach? Well, reach is the percent of the target market that is exposed at least once to the advertisement. Now, did they all notice this ad? Did they all read this ad? Of course not. The ad in question was the Florida Grapefruit ad, and it was tested by a marketing research organization called MRI Starch. The Starch organization is the largest ad testing market research firm in the world. Now, according to the marketing research data for the January edition of Cooking Light, the 4-page Florida Grapefruit ad achieved high awareness. If you look at its noted score, the Florida Grapefruit ad was the second most noted ad in the issue. 75% of readers remember having seen this Florida Grapefruit ad. Its associated score tells us how many people associated that ad with the correct brand. And 71% of readers remembered the advertiser, the second highest of all ads in that issue. Then we look at the readmost score. That's what percent read more than half of the ad. The grapefruit ad scored number 1 in this issue, even though it was 4 pages long. Why does the Florida Citrus Mutual Growers Association care if consumers read their ad? Because advertising is how they communicate with their target market. Advertising allows them to tell the benefits of grapefruit to their target market. In April, Russell Research conducted an online survey among consumers within the target audience who reported reading the magazine. They found that awareness did not significantly change from before the campaign started. And then they looked at people who recall seeing the ad versus non-recallers and found that recallers were more likely to take action. Looking at purchase intent, 3-month grapefruit consumption increased from before the advertising to after the advertising, going from 35% of readers buying to 49% of readers buying. So why do they advertise? Because advertising works. It lets consumers know about the benefits of the product, and therefore, if you've got a good product, they are likely to go out and buy.